Hello guys, this is Toonzy, and I'm just going to be talking about the few things that have been happening recently. So, I don't know if you noticed or not, but I just got a microphone, so now I can, record voices for animations and things like that. And it's a lot more useful than than the tablet. I had really crappy audio on that tablet. I'm going to be talking about a few of the problems that I've been having with animation lately, mainly being that I'm still using a mouse. I don't have a Wacom tablet yet, or basically a graphics drawing tablet. And I'm gonna talk about some of the new videos that'll be coming up, like the Power episode 3, from the Power series. I mean, I'm talking as if there's people watching this, but there really aren't that many. In real life, it's probably mainly just Phantom Drawing watching this, and maybe Okie Dokie Odie. But really, I'll still talk about stuff though. The first problem right now I'm having is drawing with the mouse. It's just really crappy because, you can't do curves. I mean, you can do curves, but it's a lot harder than doing it with a graphics drawing tablet. And it takes so much time to get the right smoothness, and you gotta take out the tools and sculpt and smooth. It's just a lot of effort, but in a little bit I'm gonna get a graphics drawing tablet. Just a few days I'm gonna have one shipped. So what I've come up with sort of some sort of, I don't know how to say it, some sort of solution to this problem. Rather than drawing with curves, draw with straight lines. Use the line tool. Which, I mean, this isn't really my thing. I kind of heard this from a video, but I thought this could actually help a lot because, if you think about it, the way how mouses work, you usually don't do curves. You just do straight movements like this. So, the newer animations that I'm going to be making might have a more jagged look, more, geometric shapes, more, like squares, triangles sort of shapes. But another problem I'm having with this is the blob character, since, blobs aren't, triangulated. They're smooth, but it's actually I think it's actually kind of an interesting style. But that's how things are going with animation right now. And I guess I could also talk about some of the tools within the animation software I'm using right now. It's actually 3D animation software, as you can see. If I just click the mouse here, you can look around the area. It's actually in 3D space, see? But you can still draw 2D animation with it, and I think that's very interesting. So one of the advantages to this is you could just have like a 3D model, like a little cube or something, a little tower. So Shift A, cube. Where did I put that cube? Here it is. Go into object. Let me just go into object mode real quick. Scale the cube down. Okay, and if I just stretch this cube out, on the Z-axis, you could have like a little tower or something, and it's actually, you can actually render it in 3D space. You could have the camera move around, and actually you could add some sort of perspective. So if I were to sort of zoom like this, and then like that, I mean, I can't really zoom in like that, but you get the idea. You can add some perspective. You can add, like, if you want a 3D environment, and then you can have 2D animation characters inside of the 3D environment, or you could have a 2D environment with 3D animated characters. I think that's a very, very interesting look, and I'm very excited about the types of animations that I can produce with this software. and like you can also, you know, you can add color, just stuff that normal animation softwares have. There's onion skin, you know, so if you make a frame, go to the next one, shows the previous frame. But overall, this is pretty good software, and it can do a lot more than this. So if you're into, like, you know, rendering really highly realistic stuff, then this is a really good software for that too. But I'm just mainly using it for 2D animation. So yeah, that's Blender Grease Pencil, and I guess I'll talk about the new episode I'm making. I actually have some storyboard written right here, but on the wall next to me. I mean, you can't see it, but I have this sort of little studio area. Right now my little brother's making noise. Just ignore that. I set up this sort of little studio in my closet, and wait, just one second. I just have like the computer here, and I have a little, you know, digital piano right here, and I put the storyboard up on this wall. And yeah, so I'm working on it. I'm gonna make new animations. There's going to be things coming, and it'll definitely get better once I can get the Wacom tablet. So yeah, this is the character. This is the little yellow blob character right here. And also, I just wanted to say real quick, sorry I haven't been uploading any new animations lately. I've been kind of lazy. So I'm sorry about that. And I really want to start making new animations, but sometimes sometimes it can be hard to just, you know, start out of nowhere. But I'm gonna try. Okay. I also might want to do, you know, a quick little a little thing of showing the animation process in Blender Grease Pencil. So far there's not really that many tools, but there's enough to make a pretty good, decent animation. Like, you can copy the frames, and, you know, there's sculpt tools and things. But I'm gonna start. Okay. So I'm just gonna make a new startup file, reload startup file. Okay. This might take a second. This is what I do every time I make the 2D animations. If I'm just going to use a white blank sort of canvas thing, I just make a little plane, scale it up to the right size, change the material, new material, and I'm just going to change the color to white, and then material. So then we have like a blank sort of canvas thing. And then I'll go to Grease Pencil, click Continuous Draw. Continuous Draw just makes it where you can draw and keep drawing. If you don't have that enabled, then it will just draw and then it'll go away. So I'm gonna enable that. Also, I gotta mess with the settings a little bit to make it the way I want it a little bit. So change the smooth quality, and there. So, you know, I guess I'm not really sure, because I don't want to take too much time. I don't know what could be a quick, simple animation. I guess I could just do a ball, a bouncing ball. That would be pretty easy. So you can just also if you want to download this, I'll put a link in the description, so you can go to Blender and download it. Also, oh yeah, I gotta go to Edit Strokes. Here. I'm gonna speed this up. Okay, and there's the finished animation. I mean, if I needed to, I could just add a new color for some shading. You can add as many colors as you need. And then you can, in the fill right here, you can just change the color. So you can make it darker, lighter. You can make it green if you wanted. But I'm just going to keep it at red. Dark red. Yeah, that was Blender. I highly recommend this software. If you want to download it, I'll have a link in the description, as I said earlier. Okay, this was Toonsy, and I'll see you later.